Hey, welcome back to another episode of It's a Football Thing. As always, I'm your host, RJ, aka The Balanced Blue, and I'm joined by my fellow co-host and champion mates, Scott Taguno, Rob the Red Devil. Scott, how you doing, my man?
Living the dream, man. Ready to do some predictions.
Oh yeah. And Robbie, how are you, Ledge?
All guns blazing, mate, and I'm looking forward to the week ahead.
He's been working on that one ever since United got a massive victory in the FA Cup, which, Scott, you and I, we don't really care about the FA Cup, obviously.
Rubbish cup.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mate.
Never rated it. But what we do rate, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you're watching from, the English Premier League gets back, and there's going to be some blockbuster action. Starting off, Scott, the London Derby, the real London Derby, Chelsea, the subtle Chelsea, the one that doesn't really do much in the transfer market, taking on Fulham or Fulham, whatever you like to call them these days. Mate, I reckon it's going to be a cracking contest, low key. But I want to get your thoughts first while I reflect. Robbie, how are you going to see this one playing out?
Yeah, look, mentally, I think Fulham should have the upper hand after their nice win of this, which was only, couple weeks ago or a couple match days ago?
It's an anomaly, mate, anomaly.
2-1, I think it was. So, look, I had to throw that in there. Look, actually, this one's at the Bridge, isn't it?
I believe it is.
It is at the Bridge. Yeah, look, I think Chelsea really, I just think they need to get points on the board here. I think they've had over the little bit of a break this week with obviously the cup games. And the way they're buying in the window, there's a lot of positivity I'm seeing on the socials. So for me, I think at the Bridge, is Felix available for this game?
Yes, he is. He is.
Well, for me, I really think they go all out with a bit of flair here. Obviously, that little cameo we've seen with Mudryk, I have to say I was impressed with that little cameo with Felix there as well. They've got to go and score goals surely. So for me, I'm going to go 2-1 to Chelsea on this one.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Look, for those that don't know, we pre-record this video, so we're doing this a little bit earlier in the week than when we release it. So I wouldn't be shocked if by the time this is released, Chelsea have signed Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Haaland, and everyone else on 28-year contracts. But look, all those signings, and they've already, let's not mince our words. They signed well already. They've been bringing in great players for years. Doesn't change the fact that they're languishing in 10th place. Fulham are 2 points above them. They need this win. And look, I do think money does buy you happiness at times. And I think this will buy RJ some happiness. I'm going for Chelsea to win this one 3-1. RJ?
Beautiful. I'm hoping the money buys us a new medical department so we can get some of those stars back on the pitch. No point having them on paper. But we are getting them back on the pitch, and I do dig the positive vibes. Hopefully we add Enzo Fernandez to the list, even though we might loan him back. Robbie, spot on with the Mudryk prop, and Felix, both going to be bringing a lot of flair to the mighty Chelsea. And I see us taking this one bullishly. I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1 to the Blues.
Easy. All right. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. Too much Chelsea talk already. It's made me feel sick. Next match, Everton hosting Arsenal. Couldn't be a more different tale for these two teams. One on opposite ends of the table. Everton in all sorts. Gordon's just done a madness on them. That's a discussion for maybe Monday's live stream. But look, I expect Arsenal to take 3 points here. Anything less than all 3 points is an absolute failure. So I'm going Arsenal 2-0. What about you, RJ?
Yeah, mate, I'm with you. Gordon departure, Frank disarray, it's all over for them. I think Arsenal will take this one comfortably. 2-0 as well for me.
Robbie?
Boys, quickly, I apologise. Who's Everton just bringing? Was it Sam Allardyce? Sean Dyche? Who was it that just came in?
Dyche.
Manager?
Sean Dyche.
Okay, so that's just screaming out, save us from relegation, pretty much. Yeah, look, for me, who's this at Arsenal again?
At Goodison.
Yeah. At Goodison? Yeah, okay, I'm going to go Arsenal 4-0.
Wow. Now, what would the score have been if it was at the Emirates, Robbie?
Oh, I don't know. I probably would have went 4-0 as well. I just Arsenal on fire, mate. Really, they are, and they should be putting them to the sword.
Spot on. Look, I've put the next couple of fixtures up on the screen. We can get through the next three quickly. We'll go from top to bottom. Aston Villa, Leicester. RJ, go for gold champion.
Yeah, for me, lads, no mucking around here. Villains 2-1 for me.
Scott? I agree with you, and I hate saying that.
I will go for a hat-trick 2-1 as well.
Wow, you don't get that often. Let's go back to you, RJ. Brentford.
I expect Brentford to win. I'm just concerned that they will concede 1 goal. I think they take this one 3-1.
I'm going to go 1-1 in this one. I just have a feeling Southampton might make life difficult for them. Robbie?
Yeah, I'll go Brentford, mainly for a reason that Southampton, I think, are going to have a go in that League Cup semi-final round 2 against Newcastle. So I think 2 games close succession. I think Brentford has the edge on this one. So I'll go 2-0 to the Bees.
Fair shout. I didn't think about that one. RJ, we'll go back to you with Brighton hosting Bournemouth. Obviously, by the time this airs, something may have happened with Saicedo. We don't know. But let's just, for now, we can only work with what we've got. He's a Brighton player, but pretty confident that as it stands right now, remember this is recorded in the past, I don't think he plays this match regardless. I can't see Tazabi letting him start with what he's been doing. So let's just assume he's not going to play, and let's hear your prediction.
Yeah, a Brighton player, but not with a Brighton future. I think, though, the future is bright for Brighton in this contest. Enough puns. So lock me in for a 2-0 win to the Seagulls.
I like that, RJ. I'm going to agree with you again.
Stop agreeing, mate.
I'm on the fence. I'm the balanced red.
2 hat-tricks in a night, boys. I agree as well. 2-0 to the Seagulls.
This ain't good.
And Caicedo will not play this game. I also agree with that.
Nah, no chance. No chance. Look, we're going to go to you for the next one, Robbie. We saw what happened last time you two played. It's at Old Trafford this time. Manchester United hosting Crystal Palace. You going to get all 3 points against them this time, or will you ruin another one of my multis?
I certainly hope so. And look, I am a little bit touch more confident as it's at home, and our home record this season has been much improved since the last decade, I reckon. But I think it's 11 wins in a row now at home. So yeah, look, I think especially we've got big rotations, I think, for our second leg since we're 3-0 up in the semi-final this week. So I think a lot of the kids will play. And I think it'll be all guns blazing for that for the weekend match against Palace to bring home the 3 points. I will go 1-0. I think it will be tight still.
Ooh, man, you know what? You've got the best goal-scoring player in the universe in Casemiro at the moment. I don't think 1-0. I think this time you're going to make them pay for the points they stole. I think you're going to go 3-0 in this one. What about you, RJ?
I love it.
I love the Casemiro prop there, even if it's not genuine there, Scotty. But he's been class. Just want to say it for the record.
Absolutely has.
Yeah. Casemiro, mate. Casemiro.
Yeah. Todd Bowley's cooking, mate. Last minute, he 25.
Yeah, Todd's watching.
I reckon. Look, for me, United, too strong. I have a lot of respect for Palace's attack, and I think they've got some good players individually, but I think they'll just have too much United and too much good form. 2-0 for me.
All right, next match, Wolverhampton Wanderers at home, hosting Jurgen Klopp's FA Cupless Liverpool. I keep thinking it's going to come good for Liverpool. I look at names on the team sheet, Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent, and I think they're too good to be doing what they're doing, but it just doesn't seem to be getting better. Knocked out of the FA Cup by Brighton as well. Robbie, is it going to get better this week?
I'm going to go for a draw, 1-1.
Rough. RJ?
I've struggled not to tip them winning this one, but they've looked a shadow of themselves, Liverpool. They just look shell-shocked, and it's so tragically awesome. So, awesome for me. Liverpool, though, unfortunately, I see them winning this one. They'll bounce back. KG 2-1 win for me.
Yeah, I just think there's going to be a little bit of fire in the belly from Wolves from that replay that they got, FA Cup kind of thing, that the goal got disallowed. I think they want a bit of revenge on that.
Good pickup.
Yeah, fair shout. Look, I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool as well. Salah's got to start scoring. Next one, for me, this was a pretty easy tip. Newcastle at St. James's Park hosting West Ham. Again, opposite ends of the table. West Ham diabolical. I see nothing other than a Newcastle win. I'm going Newcastle 2-0. What about you, RJ?
No, you know what? I'm going to go for a shock tip here. I think West Ham, I reckon I don't think they'll win, but I think they're going to cause another frustrating draw for Newcastle. I can see this one being 1-1.
Okay. All right.
I'd like
Robbie?
to see him drop points, to be honest, just to
Me
see.
too.
It's been a while. But I do think they're at home. They got the best defense in Europe. I just don't see them conceding that much to lose. I will go 2-0 as well. I do like Scotty's thing. And maybe Anthony Gordon, he's the big thing at the moment. He might get an appearance and a goal just to spark up the crowd or something.
We'll see. I don't even know how he gets into their starting lineup.
Anthony who?
He doesn't for me.
He doesn't get into the starting team, boys, for me. I mean,
Who does he replace, right? Like, so
who
good
do you
squad
drop?
player.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
squad
But
player, yeah.
a nice squad player to have, particularly if he's happy to play that role. You don't want him to chuck his toys out of the Prem if he's not happy, though. We've seen him do that now. What's to stop him doing it again? Next one. I'd throw my toys out of the Prem if I had to sit and watch this match live. Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, 1 a.m. No, thank you, sir. This will be a highlights or a replay for me. I'm just not expecting much. I'm going to go 1-1 in this, and that's only because I don't rate either team. RJ?
No, I'm going back to home side here. I was going to go for your tip, Scott, but because I don't want to be a fence sitter like yourself, I'm going to go Forest 2-1.
All right. What about you, Robbie?
I'm going to go 3-1 to Leeds.
Okay. Wow. Big shout. The final match that we are going to be predicting this round, and make sure in the comments section you let us know your prediction for your team. If you think we've got any wrong, if you disagree, let us know. Leave a comment, drop a like. The last one, Manchester City away at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs have the wood against Manchester City in this recent fixture set. They've taken a lot of points off them in the Premier League. Is it going to be a case of the same? Can Conte frustrate Pep? We'll have to wait and see. City will be buoyed after a big result against Arsenal. But I'm going with Conte's men here to snatch points. I'm going again with a 1-1 draw in this. I just see him cancelling them out. What about you, Rob?
Look, if we were, what is that, a week ago when Spurs up 2-0 half time, and then we just seen the bottle job and it went 4-2 City. It just goes to show when City turn it on, they turn it on. And this one is at Spurs, sorry?
Spurs.
Yeah.
For me, it really doesn't matter. I really think City have to win this game, especially after I think Arsenal will get the points as well. They're the chase. They've got to chase and they've got to win this game. So I'm going to go 3-1 to City.
RJ, save the best to last.
Yeah, I'm with Robbie on this one. I know Tottenham do have the better recent head-to-head despite last match, but I just think with what's on the line, I think City really now, this is their time of the season where you're on the other side of the halfway bell curve, and they tend to finish quite strongly. So I do expect them to walk away with all 3 points. Tough one, 2-1 for me.
I'll be cheering Spurs, don't worry, but I don't think they have it in the...
I'll never cheer Spurs, mate.
I won't cheer them, but I'll be happy if they take a point. Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. We will be back live on Monday evening at 8:30 p.m, 9:30 a.m. if you're in the UK, to dissect all the action from these matches we've just predicted. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified when we're live. Drop a like, drop a comment. All of it helps the channel grow. Until then, gentlemen, take care. Enjoy your football. Stay safe.
Ciao.